and welcome back to Rebecca Victoria's Studios. I'm Rebecca Victoria, and today I wanted to jump on here to have a quick little chat about a meditation that I had the other day, and there was a lot of clarity that was brought forwards to me in this meditation. So this concept that kind of came to me, although it's really obvious and simple, it actually made so much more sense and helped me to really see things in a different way and helped me to think of a different way to view what's going on in my life right now. I have a chronic pain condition called fibromyalgia, and I've had it since I was 17. I was diagnosed when I was 19, and I've had it for 14 years now. And there's been many ups and downs, and right now I've been really battling through quite a challenging flare-up. And it's been hard to manage just my daily life and doing anything else around it with my pain. And I've been pushing a lot to try and even get a little bit of artwork or creative work done because it really helps. It helps my soul, it helps my heart, it helps me heal. But it's been really hard to get anything done above the bare minimum. And I know that health is the number one thing, but sometimes it's hard to prioritize on health when you want to be able to do other things and you just physically can't. And I think that healthy people do take this for granted a little bit, that they have more of a renewable energy source and physical ability that people with chronic pain conditions or people with chronic health conditions just don't have. So if you are somebody who is a creative and you suffer with a chronic health condition, I really think this video could bring some benefit for you and just help with a redirect of your mind and help reshift it so that it is in a more positive and understanding way, and to help you be a little bit more kind to yourself and give yourself a little more grace. And we live in this world that is so hustle culture driven, and it is so focused on outcomes and hitting goals and keeping up with everybody else. And someone with a chronic illness is not always able to keep up in the same way. And for that reason, I urge you to let go of this. It's something that I'm trying to do, but it is really hard. It really is a hard concept to let go of. Because of the culture we live in, it's ultimately really hard not to further deplete ourselves every single day trying to keep up with everyone else. So, as I said, if you're an artist or a creative person with a chronic illness, or you just don't have as much energy as some other people, and you have big dreams or small dreams to do creative artworks or passions or crafts for your own love, then I think that this message might be for you or somebody that you know that you need to share with this, that you might need to share this with. I think that prioritizing health is something that is so obvious, but it also gets so overlooked easily, and I don't really know why it is, because we can get so focused on our goals and achieving these goals that we ultimately end up putting our health and our well-being on the back burner in order to achieve them. However, I have an alternate version of this reality, and in order to have the ability to make the money or to have the career that we want, we have to prioritize our health and our well-being first above all else. And the reason that we have to do this is because if we prioritize our health, we will have more capacity to channel our energy towards the things that we want to achieve. And then they will be a lot more successful in turn. So I was doing a meditation the other day, and I had a visual of I was floating in the ocean with my higher self, who for me, I just imagine a person who is a future version of myself who has everything that I kind of am wanting and dreaming for and manifesting. And we were floating and relaxing together in the ocean. There was nothing around us. We were like so far out in the ocean, in the waves, just floating on our backs, relaxing. And this peak of an iceberg just kind of came along, and it wasn't very far out of the water, and we were looking at it. And then my higher self realized that my future version of myself realized that that was my reality. That was the bit that I could see. And when we were floating and relaxing, I was feeling really depleted and tired, and like I had been pushing things way too far. And that's why I was just laying there, because I couldn't swim anymore. And it was it was the outcome of me pushing my body to the limits that I couldn't swim any further. And when this peak came by, I realized that it was like an iceberg of potential, essentially, and the peak was what my reality was. The peak was what I could see at that moment. The peak at the surface was my surface reality, my daily life, everything that I have and know right now. And if I could dive down and see underneath, maybe I could see what else was coming for me. However, I wasn't physically able to. My future self was able to dive down and see all the things underneath, and they were like, come on, come and see this, come try it, come and see, look what's coming for you, look how much is coming, like you're gonna love this is exactly what you've always ever wanted. And I tried to dive down, but I couldn't because I was so physically depleted and exhausted. So I wasn't able to get under the surface at all. I could just look a little bit through and I could see there was more for me, but I couldn't see any details. And I couldn't see anything really further than what was at the surface, essentially, because my health wasn't good enough and I wasn't strong enough to dive down. I couldn't keep up with this future version of myself, and I felt a bit dejected and left behind. But then my future self said to me, if you focus on getting better and healthy and stronger and resting and exercising so your body gets stronger and taking the right things, the right supplements and the right medication to help you get to that point, then you will be stronger and you'll be able to dive a little bit further down each day. And each day that you get a little bit further, the more you'll see and the more that will come into your reality and the more will open up for you. And I really appreciated that my future self was able to see that and tell myself that and show me that there is a way forwards, but the way forwards is focusing on getting better and looking after my body. And then the other things will come in turn. I can't do anything when I'm not well, and I can't keep pushing until I'm so broken at my limits that I can't barely move at the end of the day, and that I'm walking with a walking stick like I am for over half the day. There's no way that my creative energy can come through and that I can do the things that I want to do in that capacity. So I have to focus on getting better so that I can dive deep down under the surface and see what is coming to me, and each day uncover and reveal a little bit more to myself and achieve a little bit more with every little step that I take. So that's the meditation and the visual that I have. I hope this resonates with some of you. If you have a chronic illness and you find this helpful, please let me know down in the comments. I would love to talk to you about it and get some inspiration for each other, and maybe we could help heal each other a little bit. I know that this message is meant for someone else out there, not just for me, and I know that this little mind shift has really helped me already, even though this was only a couple of days ago. I would love it if you could subscribe and follow along for more, and if you think that this would resonate with somebody else you know, please, please, please share that with them. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Bye. Have a nice day. Oh, and remember, today is a great day to go and create some art if you're feeling up to it. Bye. I have one tiny quick little side note more. This is my daughter's artwork. I just wanted to show you how cute is it. She loves to pick out the colors. That's her favorite thing. She's 4 years old, and she blotted with a paper towel afterwards. It was so cute. She did such a cute job. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you.